Dear listeners, I am delighted to welcome you. Before I open the doors of my home and my memory to you, I ask you please subscribe to the channel, like this story, and write in the comments which city or state you are listening from. It warms my heart to know how far my voice has traveled. And now, enjoy the listening. The house always spoke to me, not in metaphors, but in the honest language of creaking wood and whispering windows. Anyone who has spent even one night inside a true San Francisco painted lady understands this. The floors sigh with the weight of generations. The bay windows catch the fog and turn it into liquid gold at sunset. And that steep central staircase, with its carved mahogany banister worn smooth by countless hands, it had its own voice, especially the seventh step. It always gave a particular low groan that I had come to love like an old friend. My name is Florence Whitaker. Everyone who matters calls me Flo. I am 69 years old, and I am not the owner of this house. I am its keeper. There is a difference. My son Derek never understood that difference. To him, this beautiful violet and cream Victorian on the hill was nothing more than dollars and cents. Every visit was the same. He would arrive in his leased Tesla, wrinkle his nose at the smell of old books and lemon polish, and begin his speech. "Mom, this is unsustainable. The taxes are killing you. Look at these stairs. They're a death trap. One slip and you'll break your hip." Then what? His wife Courtney would nod with that perfect sympathetic smile, already scrolling through real estate listings on her phone. They both smelled of expensive coffee and desperation. For months, I stayed quiet, organizing my old library cards the way I once cataloged archives for 37 years at the San Francisco Public Library, but lately their pressure had become frantic. Derek's startup had collapsed. Courtney's lifestyle brand was bleeding money. They needed a big payout, and they needed it soon. So I made one small concession. The main staircase had begun to groan louder than usual. I called Mr. Alvarez, a master carpenter who specialized in historic Victorians. He arrived on a foggy Tuesday morning with his tools and quiet respect for old houses. I left him working and went upstairs to my study. The house felt peaceful. I thought I had bought myself time. I was wrong. I was halfway through transcribing a letter from 1906 when I heard Mr. Alvarez call my name. His voice sounded wrong, tight, afraid. "Mrs. Whitaker, please come to the landing, but whatever you do, do not step on the stairs." A chill ran through me. I walked carefully to the gallery and looked down. Mr. Alvarez stood 5 steps from the bottom, his face ashen. He had rolled back the Persian runner. "Look," he whispered. Thin, perfectly clean saw cuts ran across the supporting beams of the 7th, 8th, and 9th steps, the exact ones I always put my full weight on. The mahogany was holding on by nothing but thin fibers. "It's not rot," he said. "These are fresh cuts. Someone wanted you to fall." At that exact moment, my phone vibrated in my cardigan pocket. "Derek. Mom, I'm pulling up right now. Emergency. Rush downstairs immediately. I'll explain everything. Don't wait." The timing was perfect. Cruelly perfect. I looked at the mutilated stairs, then at the message, and felt something inside me turn to ice. The boy I carried for 9 months, the boy I taught to walk on these very steps, had just tried to murder me for money. Mr. Alvarez spoke gently. "Mrs. Whitaker, we should call the police." "Not yet," I said, my voice steady. "Please roll the runner back up, put your tools away in the back parlor, and lock the door. Whatever you hear, do not come out." He obeyed without another word. I did not go down the main staircase. Instead, I walked to the back of the house and opened the hidden servants' staircase. narrow, steep, and long forgotten. Derek never knew it existed. He always preferred dramatic entrances. I descended slowly. With every step, the gentle mother I once was faded away. By the time I reached the kitchen, a much colder woman had taken her place. I filled the kettle. I took out the royal Doulton tea set my husband Richard gave me on our 30th anniversary. 3 cups, one for me, one for my son, one for the memory of the child he used to be. I carried the tray to the hall, turned my favorite wingback chair to face the damaged staircase, sat down, and waited. The front door flew open with a bang. Derek burst in, breathing hard, eyes wild. His gaze dropped instantly to the floor at the bottom of the stairs, looking for a body. When he saw nothing, his head snapped up. He saw the exposed cuts. Then he saw me sitting calmly with a steaming cup of tea. His face went deathly pale.